Okay, so today on Project Overload, we're going to be working on the old 95 Dodge diesel again. Um, we got an overdrive and lockup situation, and let's dive right into it. Okay, so here we got a schematic of the computer harness right here, the plug that plugs into the computer harness. And we got labels, and so pin 55 is going to be the overdrive solenoid control. And these are all ground controls to the computer. And then 54 is the lockup, torque converter lockup. So if you come and look at this plug, and you see it's got the two little feet on this side, and you're gonna walk down this side. It's gonna be right around the center. And it does tell you it's gonna be black, red, and brown. Yeah, black, red, and brown. So let's go look at that computer real quick. Okay, so right now we're looking at the plug that goes into the back of the computer, right behind the air box. Okay, so it's this wire right here, which is an orange black, and then the one right below it. So these two right here that are right on my finger. It's an all brown and then an orange black. So we just tap some wires in there so we can just control the ground from inside the cab. So we just don't got a lot of time to spend on this truck. And I hooked up the OBD1 scan tool, and all the data looked good, like the trans temp, the throttle position sensor, the speed sensor. There might be some other stuff I'm missing, but everything looked checked out good, and the computer's reading all that. We've been through a couple computers in this, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's another junk computer, but yeah. Okay, so back into the cab. We're doing some repair because the switch broke. And I'm actually going to put some toggle switches. I think the toggle switches might be a little better instead of the push-pull switches. Yeah, but as you can see, I got the silver ground is for the lockup wire, and then I got the copper colored wire for the overdrive. So let's go ahead and get this dash bezel like pulled off. You're gonna come down here, and there's gonna be one screw here, another screw on the other side, and then there's also gonna be some screws in your cup holder. We already got those removed. And then there's just a bunch of clips, so you just gotta pry out on this. Just nice and easy. And I'll be back. Okay, so I got the overdrive and lockup switches all wired up. So this is how I got it wired up. These are just grounded right in there on the dash. This is the two wires coming from the PCM. And there's our two switches, and they're both down is off, up is on. They light up too. Yeah. Okay, so I just hooked up the illumination wire, which is the yellow wires, and that just goes to the positive. It's B positive on that switch. But I'm just gonna tap it into the cigarette, so it's a keyed ignition, and these LEDs don't take that much, but if you can see them, they light up blue and then turn it red when you turn it on. This one goes red. Okay, here we are in the 95 Dodge diesel. I got the overdrive and lockup switches installed, and we're going to take it for a test drive. Okay, so here we are pulling onto the road. I got second. Okay, so we're in third gear right now. We're going to go ahead and flip the overdrive switch, and you watch our RPMs drop. So that's overdrive. And then we're gonna hit lockup, and that's lockup. Okay, so this is the blue light setting when it's off. And then we can turn them on and they'll go to red, that little outside color. And the lockup, you have to shut off before you come to a complete stop, otherwise it's just going to stall your motor out and just not sound happy. So here we go again. That's third, and then we're going to throw it in overdrive, and that's overdrive, and then we're going to throw it in lockup. And there we go. Well, we got the job done. We got overdrive and lockup switches installed. I do really like the lockup switch because you can kick it out of overdrive, drop it into lockup in third gear, especially when you're like towing a trailer up a grade for a while, and it kind of keeps your tranny temp down a little. So I think the lockup switch is definitely beneficial. You just have to remember to turn it off when you come to a stop. So this is a shot again, and that's on. They turn red. I think it's helpful, especially when it's dark out. You can just feel. But yeah.